Hi everyone, it's Heidi from flutterbyheidi.wordpress.com, back again with another Ferrero Friday project. And this time it's a little, I suppose I call it a steeple closure box, but it's made using the the gift bag punch board, which I have to say this week, we're in November 2016, is on offer. Worthwhile getting it, massive discount off it at the moment, along with this lovely paper here. So I'm going to show you how to make these projects. They hold a single Ferrero. They are a bit big for a single Ferrero, but part of the reason for that is because I wanted to show you using the gift bag punch board. And the other reason, if I just open this out gently here, is because I've got a friend who isn't very well and I wanted to send her a little something to cheer her up. And I got these gorgeous, look, heart-shaped bath bombs. So I wanted something that was big enough to pop that in there. So it is big enough for that. A Ferrero goes in there. You might have to squeeze a second one in, or maybe some other sweeties just to make sure. But it closes up and actually is a good size to be used for any kind of gift. Jewellery in particular would go well in here. So on with the card make. You're going to need your gift bag punch board and your trimmer to start off with. And so with the I'll put all the measurements on in, I'll try and do them in both as we go along, but you need a piece of card that is 4 inches by 8 1/4 inches, and you're going to score it at that's 10 by 22 centimeters. You're going to score it at 1 1/4 inches on the short edge, so down there. And then you're going to score, and actually that's at 3 centimeters, and then on the long edge you're going to score every 2 inches, so that is going to be 2, 4, 6 and 8, which is 5, 10, 15 and 20 centimeters. So you'll end up with a piece of card that is like that. And now you need to bring in your punch board. So we're going to use the punch board, and it comes, as I don't know if many of you have this, but like the others, it comes with its own scoring tool already. And you're going to, first of all, we're going to, on this long edge, so where the deeper one is, we're going to do the tabs. So line it up where it says side 2 here, and the line is here, and you're going to punch it and go across horizontally. So do that again, and horizontal, line up again with the pointer or with the side 2, punch, and again. You could obviously use that to actually create your down line if you wanted to, but because I wanted the second score line, it made sense. Then on your last one, you're just going to line it up with that outer edge like so. Turn it around, and then on this one, you're not going to push it all the way in. You're actually going to line it up with the top edge of the top edge of the card. So you're going to put the score mark you've got here, which is why I wanted the score mark, line that up so that the tip is there, and you're going to score your diagonal. Do the next one, so line it up with the top edge here, this lines up with the notch, and then score your diagonals. And just repeat all the way along, so we're lining up. Now obviously you could do this with a stylus if you wanted, but as the gift bag is on such a good deal at the moment, it's worth showing that, you know, different ways you can use it without getting your ruler out. As you know, I often do, but you know, each their own. So then we can pop that away. Now you need to come in with your paper snips, and you're just going to snip away this bottom bit here. Oh, I forgot to score all the way across. Okay, and then you're going to fold all of your score lines and burnish those. Okay. And then the top ones just do that with your fingers. And then across there. So you will end up with a piece of card that looks something like this. Now what you need to do is do some panels to go on theirs, and I've used the wrong colour because I've cut some Watermelon Wonder, which I hadn't intended. So I was going to use Night of Navy. Hey, there we go, on the fly as always. So you are going to need your trimmer, and you're going to cut 4 pieces of cardstock, which are going to make your panels. And obviously I'm going to use Night of Navy. And your panels are 1 3/4 by 1 3/8 inches, and that is 4.5 by 3 centimetres. So if I do my 3 centimetres, and do those 4.5, so I do 13.5 and another 4.5. Okay, so then I'm going to come, so that one's 4.5 and 4.5. So now that you've cut the panels in the right colour, so it does create a contrast, I'm going to come in with my tape runner and just tape those pieces of designer series paper onto the card. So the designer series paper is in centimetres, it is 4 by 2.5, and in inches that's 1 5/8 by 1 1/4. So it just creates a nice little panel to go on around, just a narrow border. If you can hear clanking in the background, that's because I'm in the middle of having a kitchen fitted. It is chaos in my house at the moment, and I'm trying to craft. That's because I've had to take the day off work to be around, obviously, for the workmen. But it is, my dining room is unusable because it is full of all the stuff from my kitchen. I have thrown so much stuff away you would not believe. Well, yes, if you've had a kitchen then you probably would. And I have to say, I suspect I'm going to declutter some more before it goes back into this lovely new shiny kitchen I'm having. But yeah, the whole kitchen is being stripped out. They're plastering in there, and then I'm having a new kitchen and worktops and everything. So it's going to look very, very shiny and gorgeous when it's finished. But in the meantime, it's a bit mad. So having attached your DSP, you're now going to come in and punch some holes. So using our hole punch, we're going to punch 1 on each of the folded edges. So this is very like the diamond box that we did before. And I did try it on one of them with a single punch in the centre, but it doesn't sort of hold close very well. It would probably work if you're making one just out of DSP, but not when you're doing it out of card as well. So tuck this out of the way, in with our fuse, which I've managed to put all over the place. Okay, I'm going to need to use my eraser on that bit there. Actually, there we go. Just for speed, I've just used my finger just to rub that excess away. So there's your basic box. That's our back with the seam. So all we're going to do is put a little bit of fuse to close the bottom up, like so. And then this is going to be our front panel. So here we go. 1 box, 1 bath bomb, a length of ribbon, when I can find it, because I've put it, told you, I'm going mad. So this is the very vanilla ribbon, natural ribbon actually, and all I'm doing is just cutting that on the diagonal, not very well actually, to make a point, and then I'm just going to thread it in and out. So from the start, so just come in, which says hopefully in here, and out. So these boxes are great to have around You could actually stuff without gluing the bottom. You could store them flat, so you've got a couple handy, and then just glue those with the bottom together when you needed them. I often do that with boxes. I get them kind of part ready, and then as soon as I've got you know, a gift to give, I can quickly pop one in. And I do like just to pop a little something in. I think it makes it look that little bit more special, even when I'm just popping to visit somebody. What's really nice is if you've got somewhere that does sort of handmade fudge locally as well, that works well. Oh, well, I've done that the wrong way around. Okay, told you it wasn't my day. You're actually going to come from the outside, like so. So, always a good idea. So that's what we're doing, like so, make our box. So what we're going to do is come from this one. There we go. And if your ribbon gets a little bit frayed, it doesn't matter. Always the way when I'm trying to do things on camera. If you get caught out, you either end up off camera, and part of that is because I do tend to do it in one go. I don't edit my video. Well, yeah, you've all seen I don't edit my videos. I don't, and partly because I quite simply haven't got the time, but also because when I'm doing classes with my customers, I actually think it's important that people see you make a mistake and that it can be put right. You know, okay, there are times I have to say when my video goes so wrong that I kind of go, no, do you know what, I've got to stop and start again. And there was one recently where I think I got to the stage where I think I'd made 3 cards by the end of it. But it happens, you know. There we go. So, when you finally get round to it, all you need to do now then is just tie that ribbon up, pop it in a little bow, and then we just need to decorate the front with whatever sentiment you want to use. And what I've done is on these I've used the new stitched framelits with a background piece of Watermelon Wonder, and the stamp set I've used is this one here, which is the Designer Tin of Cards. So this is the other one that goes with the other project kit that's in the catalogue at the moment, and it is designed to coordinate with the cards. So we used the Tin of Tags one the other day, and this is the coordinating cards version. So, and again, you know, they are designed to go with the kit, but you can use them in so many ways. I mean, I've actually got my kit and I haven't actually made my kit yet. Bad demonstrator. But there we go. So there you go. It's a little treat box. It does hold a Ferrero, but obviously it's big enough to hold so much more. Mine holds a little bath bomb or a Ferrero. I hope you've enjoyed watching. You can embellish as you like. Come back and see me again soon. Hey, hopefully, I mean, I know I might have a day without mistakes. Take care now. Bye-bye.